Greetings YouTube, this is Sir Zesto back with the 5th episode of Star Fox Adventures. Last time, we healed the Queen Earthwalker with the white grub tub and she told us of Scale's evil plot. And we discovered the gatekeeper, Garunda Te. And he opened the gateway for us and now we can go to DarkIce Mines.
The Snowbound tribes are in great danger. General Scales has enslaved them to work in the DarkIce Mines. If you can locate the gatekeeper's daughter, she will be able to help you. Free the Snowhounds by finding that SpellStone. It's up to you, Fox. Let me out.
Alright, so we have here a new mission, and as you can see we have to play through 3 gold rings instead of just 1 to open the new force field. I actually want to talk about something. This was actually my second take recording. I had some weird audio corruption my first time through, and so I decided to... Oh wow, I'm not doing well. I decided to redo my recording because... Excuse me. That probably didn't sound very pleasant. I decided to redo my recording, so I ended up having to play... Goodness gracious, play all the way through the last file I had available. Play all the way through up until my... Man, I cannot think right now. I'm trying to focus on playing. A little bit tired, but like I was saying, it got corrupted to where my audio and my commentary and my game audio were fused together. Okay, this might end badly. Were fused together, and so I wasn't able to split them apart like I usually am. Yes, I know. I was tons of glories, and I wasn't able to like lower them as usual. So I went back and I spent an hour one night just playing, getting it back. So this is my second take, and it's on a different file. So you may notice that one SZ does have a score, and I did way better on there than I did here. And my totals will not be completely the same as opposed to my original file. I will still be showing everything you can get here, but I will definitely, like just a speed run essentially through everything, getting the minimum amount of, in my mind, fuel cells needed. So like right here, I still have a few, but yeah, I don't have anywhere near the amount of things I probably do in the, original file. But here we are at the DarkIce Mines. And just warning, there are sections of this floor that will have those come across and then they'll blow out from underneath you. Like that. So, and rude. So yeah, this is my 5th episode and I've actually decided, I don't know if any of you know about the YouTube Creator Academy. It's a very interesting resource that YouTube channels are given the ability to access, and it gives you different courses on how to use YouTube effectively and things. And I found throughout it that it's saying that uploading more than once a week is typical of a modern day YouTube channel, so I will be attempting to upload at least twice, if not 3 times a week in the future. So be expecting more uploads from me. And if you'll notice in the descriptions of my previous videos, I have also added in some links to a fanfiction and Steam account, and I also stated I don't have any social media accounts, so unfortunately you can't contact me in any other way. Back to the game after my long rambling, we can come over to this, that was odd, to this shackled snowhorn. Can you help me get free? Yes, I can. So, I thought she was going to tell us, but she didn't. So what you have to do is, if you look around, you'll see over here a crack, or whatever. It's made of snow, so I don't know if it could be considered a crack, really. But yeah. And there was one, as I was looking through the episodes, this episode and the next one's original takes, I was trying to make sure I included all the content in here, and I don't know if I stated this before, but Tricky's color changing actually has something to do with how many grub tubs he eats, or not eats, he uses for his, what's it called? For his psychic commands. So, actually, one sec, I will be right back. Sorry, I had to go deal with some. Whoops! I had to go deal with something really quick. Alright. This is a shackle key. Use it to unlock Snowhorn leg shackles. Wow. So far, the best description we've had so far. I'm gonna feed Tricky really quick. And then we will get those grub tubs, and then we will go and feed that Snowhorn. Here we are back at the Snowhorn, and let's use the shackle key. Or not. Okay, let's try this one more time. There we go.
Thank you for releasing me. If you're heading down into the mine, then please look out for Belina Tay, the gatekeeper's daughter. She didn't mean to get us into this mess by telling Scales about the SpellStone. She did what she thought was right. Please help her.
Okay, lady. I'll keep a lookout for her.
This might be of use to you. I found it while I was working. It looked important, so I hid it from the sharp claws.
Alright, and now we have a new item. This is a bridge cog. If you find a machine that it fits, then you'll be able to open a new route, whatever. So, moving on, you may notice these. If my camera would stop spazzing out, stop using my dinosaur, we'd see these ice sheets, things. This ice here, this is ice, obviously. Okay. And we need to get through somehow, but we don't have any fire or anything that's able to destroy that. So, for the moment, we need to venture onwards. As you can see, we have some... My C stick isn't working. We have some peepers here. And these are a little bit odd in that you have to hit them spot on to kill them, and it just respawned. Come on. Alright, I can still just climb down and show you. So right here, there's another one of those rock climbing walls. And so we just want to go down here. And there's the Peeper's attack. I think this is the first time I've seen that. That was odd. So yeah, these have slightly odd hit boxes. So just rapid fire, and I'm gonna run out of energy. Ha! Deflected. Come on. Okay, there we go. So now that those are taken care of, over here you'll obviously find the obvious place for the cog. And even though it was the size of our hand, it is now bigger than our entire body almost. So you just pull this lever, the cogs will rotate, and they'll pull out that bridge right there. And now, we obviously have to go across the bridge, but on the other side, we will find one of our greatest friends ever, a Snaplock. Please, it will pretty much always hit you if you don't know it's coming. So, right here. Oh, he spawned a little bit out of the way that time. Never mind. Usually he'll spawn right here, so you're just walking along, minding your own stinking business, and he'll come out and hit you, little jerk. And there's that one. Actually, if I had more magic, I would have shown you a different strategy that I found while going through this file for taking care of them. But here we just have to get rid of these sharp claws that are beating up on this poor gaping Snowhorn. He doesn't change. He doesn't ever change. He always has that gaping mouth. It's slightly odd. And also, if you hit him, you'll hear that like groaning sound.
I am forever in your debt. I see your little friend has yet to learn his flame command. Go on, youngster. Give it a go. If I wasn't so exhausted, I could help you through the main gates. I need some food.
Alright, once again, as with every Snowhorn that we save, we need to go get them some food. And once again, I should have shown you guys the technique there. But as you saw, this always has confused me. The Snowhorn looked at Tricky and decided that he hadn't learned his flame command. How in the world does one, a Triceratops, breathe fire, and two, how can a Snowhorn just look at an Earthwalker and know that they haven't learned their flame command? That's a little bit ludicrous to me. I mean, like, I don't look at someone and say, "Oh, you don't know how to act," like just by looking at them. That's no, I don't. Like, I don't need you to find the Alpine River. I've already found it, and it just gives us that sequence for who knows why. Big Tricky, and then once again, as always, you need to get 2 Alpine roots. As always, because you know we've done more than one. Whoa. Be careful of those boulders, they will obviously come spinning out of seemingly nowhere. So, this is how you get through ice. This is a very common command for ice in this area. And later on, we'll go back to Snowhorn Waste, spoiler, and we will need it there, but it's more, wow, that was a fail, more often used for lighting torches and that stuff for puzzles, as we will see later on. So, it's one of, I would say it's probably, well, there aren't very many commands to choose from, but it's definitely a very often used command of Tricky's. That was annoying, stupid auto-targeting. Okay. So, this one doesn't lead you anywhere, really. I'm just doing it for the sake of... Excuse me. Did I just... Okay, good. I didn't blow out my mic. There we go. Sorry, I'm not feeling very great. Having some... issue. Okay, this is absurd. Oi. Yes, I am looking at it, Tricky. It's a sheet of ice. Alright. Well, I hope that as this video progresses, I will stop sneezing so much and also stop rambling so much. That seems to be my new thing lately in my episodes, is I ramble. 2 points I'd like to make about that real quick. One, a campfire of all things just melted all that ice. 2, everything stayed stationary, like the fire didn't even like fall into pieces or get extinguished somehow. And also we didn't move. I don't know how that works. But also a snap like right here. Yeah, and there's, let me, okay, hold on, let's try this. Just do that, and then just hit it, and there you go. So just get down to like half of a heart, and then go up and melee attack it. That should do it. Food, yes, you have food already. So just push this stone block down, and then if we go back, then we will find the second alpine route, and then from there we can go back and feed the Snowhorn. So Tricky's doing some weird stuff there. Yes, there is. Alright. There we go. Unfortunately, I do not have a map for this area. As I said, I sped run, but as you guys know, I do have the map for this area in my other footage, which unfortunately got deleted, so I will not be able to show you guys that. But I would recommend, as I've already said, getting the maps for every area. They're extremely helpful in finding secrets, so hopefully I remember where every single secret is, and if I do not find every single secret, then feel free to post a video response where you show me the secrets that I missed. Or just leave a comment and tell me where I missed it. For the sake of my pride. Just ignore all the enemies. Just go and feed the Snowhorn.
Oh, I feel much better now. Get on my back. Let's smash those gates.
Alright, and now we finally get to use a Snowhorn's tusks for something, as I mentioned in episode 3, that their tusks could totally dig out those cracks in the ground, and that they could bash down gates, so you guys can see why I put a spoiler alert for that. So we're just walking along here. It's extremely slow riding a Snowhorn, by the way. There's no speed up button either. So here we have our first introduction of the Sharp Claw Cannon. It's really annoying. They're quite accurate, actually. They definitely did not go to the same military school as Stormtroopers did. So if you look over here, we can see we have one of those force fields where we need to destroy 5 enemies. So what you want to do is avoid the Sniplux. Sorry, come down here and use our newly acquired flame command that we are totally overusing. I don't know how the Sharp Claw get through here if they leave ice up like this all the time. But let's see. Refill my magic. Alright. And if we're here, I'm going to switch over to my staff booster. We'll see that we now have not 1, but 3 of the bridge cocks gone, so we need to go find every single one of those before we can progress any farther. Excuse me. That was close. Now this part's fun. We not only get to do platforming, but we get to do platforming with a threat of death. The cannon will fire. Yes, it will fire at you as you run across. So be very careful not to get hit. It hurts quite a bit. When you come in here, just come up here and defeat the Sharp Claw, and then we can actually take over and control the cannon, which is extremely awesome. Alright, now we can destroy all these guys out here. You are in control of a Sharp Claw Cannon. Use the control stick to aim the cannon and hold A to fire. The longer you hold down A, the further you can shoot. Each shot will use power from your staff energy meter. Sorry about that, I was adjusting my mic. So we see here we have a bunch of Sharp Claw. I believe there are 4. And you hold down the A button for different lengths, distances of shots. So it's extremely difficult to judge. But like right there, that little X, that X board, I guess you could call it. Did you guys just see that? I just killed a Shark Claw that wasn't there. I don't know if you guys saw that. You know, rewind, but that was extremely odd. I don't know if it counted that or not. And I'm not doing that great. I do not like these portions because I'm horrible at remembering what distance. Dang, that was impressive. Oh, I killed the Sniplux. Wow. Okay, so I don't know if you just saw that, but there was shimmering light on the ground, which meant that a Sniplux respawned. There are a bunch of Sniplux throughout there. And that opens up our first bridge cog for the new bridge, and I can't believe I got that in 1 try. Well, technically it was 2. But as you can see, the Sharp Claw cannon uses up your magic. So if you're running low, then you can just leave, knock down that plant. By the time you come back from shooting until your thing is lowered, it should have regrown. So we have here the first of our bridge cogs, and then the second one is actually in that weird little Star Wars looking hub that's in the middle of the snowy area where the sharp claw came out from. So if you just go over there, and once again there will be sniplucks everywhere. So here we go. So this is a very boring area for the first half. It's just find and retrieve items essentially, so it's going to be a little bit tedious, but the next part is pretty awesome. Yes, we already know these things. So now we want to go up here. Sorry. I'm going to go up this ramp, and if you actually go this way, I'll show you guys. If you go into the blizzard area, Fox will run in. It's kind of like the Lost Woods. He'll run in, and then he'll run back out, and then he'll be super confused. Which I don't understand. I don't understand how he does that when he has Peppy's map skills, but whatever, I don't care. I just get to play more game. So right here we have some more grub tub, but I would wait with that until you melt that ice. And then you find the next bridge cog. Man, my throw is a little bit, my voice is a little bit gravelly today. Instead of my usual half-hour voice lesson, I ended up having a hour, and so like, I'm a little bit lightheaded, and my throat is a little bit gone, and that was unnecessary. Even in his sleep, he dreams of eating more grub tub. Such is the life of a young Earthwalker prince. Can I please feed you? Alright. Moving on. I am waiting for you. See, sometimes his expletives... Not expletives, that makes it sound bad. His exclamations just seem unnecessary. As we're going over here and putting in the bridge cogs, I got Battlefront 2 finally. I know on Steam, and I was super stoked, and I've been playing it constantly with my friends. And I actually was wondering, put the poll up on the info card in the top right corner, would you guys be interested in watching me and my friends play Battlefront 2, like a series? Just let me know, and however many votes by, let's say, a month. In a month, I'll tally them up and we'll see what the public thinks. And what am I doing? I didn't even... Goodness gracious. Rambling makes me confused. We want to pull the lever, we don't just want to leave it here. But yeah, so Battlefront 2, two of my friends, Greenhawk1220 and Yeti, Tricky, all caps, our players are my friends who I play with. And we will be playing that. Sometimes I'll be playing solo. Okay, here we go. I want to talk about this. You may have... Wait. I just realized, due to my speedrunning tactics, I do not have the ball, but I will explain what Tricky was just saying, let's play. And he says that what you need to do is you need to use the ball then. Only then, when he says, let's play, will he actually turn colors, I believe. At least that's what our Wikipedia told me. Because, you know, I believe everything I read on the internet. So here is another one of those puzzles I was telling you about, where you need to breathe fire into torches. So these grates are actually much more common than torches. So what you need to do is you need to blow fire into all 4 grates before the timer runs out. This is somewhat difficult. I would actually recommend having your flame command on Y. I wasn't thinking, and I just took another grow tub for no reason. Today is just not my day. Whoops. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sorry. Actually, this is not that difficult, because, like you can see, I still had 20 seconds left, and I was having issues, so he burned me. That can happen too. You can run into Tricky so I can get burned. But if you read this, beyond the leap of faith lies an ancient prize. So, leap of faith! I don't know how that worked, but it did somehow. Tricky. he just teleport? I guess he does. What in the world? Okay, I need to feed you so you need to melt that with ice. If you couldn't tell, that is ice. I don't know why it looks so different from the rest of the ice around these parts. So just melt the ice, and you can roll into the flame. You gotta press A though, so roll and press A, and you can grab it without having to worry about being burned by fire. This is the dinosaur horn. If you find a horn pad on the ground, you can use this horn to call for help. There was actually one of those where we found the third bridge cog. There was that little area that had like the 4 torches, I think they were, or something, where the grub tub were. And right there you would have seen an icon that had the horn on it. So we need to go back there. So I will see you guys back at the horn pad. Alright, here we are back at the horn pad, and as you can see, this somewhat resembles the horn. If we look at it this way, it's probably... Oh, Tricky's in the way, never mind. But yeah. There we go. I don't know if you could hear, but there was a stupid grub tub that was bouncing around in the background. So I'm going to take it and feed it to my dinosaur. But I just want to know why Nintendo thought that looked like Fox was blowing on that, because it doesn't. The horn sprite glitches out of his mouth. Not sprite, it's not a sprite. Horn model keeps glitching out of his. Anyway, here we have a new health meter of sorts for a snow horn, and this is why. To guide the snow horn through the blizzard, he will need to be fed alpine roots as you explore. Look on the ground and walk over them to eat. So like right here, you can see this is actually more of Gerudo Valley. I kind of was incorrect earlier when I said that it was more like Lost Woods. It's more like Gerudo Valley, not Ocarina of Time, where you have to follow the torches. If you stray too far, or not the torches, the flags, if you stray too far, then you will get lost, and that's exactly what Tricky just did. Sort of, he ran ahead. So once again, as we know, when Tricky runs ahead, he always ends up getting into trouble. I don't understand how he doesn't learn. Rebellious teenager that he is. Man. So there's not very much to do here. It's not that difficult. It's extremely hard to lose this. It gets low, but it never gets deathly low. You just have to follow up and don't miss this last one, because even if you miss this last one, the torches are not where the health bar like maxes out. Like you'll see in a minute, the health bar, the green will go all the way to the end. You have to walk past the torches a little bit. Like right there, if you had missed the alpine route, you'd been dead or whatever.
Tricky? Tricky!
Your friend will turn up. They usually do. Maybe I can help until he does.
Maybe you can. Do not get off the snow horn. Go forwards. And he's got Tusk attack on this XF board. Unfortunately, we cannot take our epic snowhorn steed into the cave. That would be so awesome. But no, you just gotta climb off. And now we have a new objective, to go find a wayward Tricky once more. So if you go into the cave, then you will find 2 Sharkclaw just patrolling this campfire. I don't know why they would just be walking around like this. Also, how did Tricky... That thing hurts you. I did not know that. I've never rolled into one. But yeah, somehow Tricky got past these guys, and he got past this shield. I don't know how that works, but anyway. Once again, we have here a Sharkclaw racer. So get on and race. So this is the second time we have the Sharkclaw racer. I believe there's only one more time, and this time isn't even that great. It's just going straight. There's literally no way you can die, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you get hurt by running into things. So this is a pretty boring section, but it's still pretty awesome if you want to see how good you are at maneuvering. I think it's more preparing you for the next section, which is super hard. It was a section that I was stuck on for a long time when I first started playing. But here we have some gems, and I failed to get the last one, but that's about it. Yeah, like I said, the first part of this area is not very content heavy, so, but the part we're coming up on is So yeah, we are now in the DarkIce Mines portion of DarkIce Mines. Not the DarkIce Mine portion, but the mine portion, I should say. Ugh. And if you actually go through here, do not get caught. There. Oh, there's a shark. Jerk. Shark's already waiting for me. I don't actually know how you would get through that fire. I don't think you can ever get through that fire. But yeah. So now that we're down here in the DarkIce Mines, I think we're gonna end it off here. So, next time on Star Fox Adventures, we're gonna continue through the mines. We're gonna find Tricky, hopefully, and Belina Tay. See you guys then.